He's Geoff Ulrich. I'm Adam Kaufman. We've got some news in the NFL. Teddy Bridgewater dealt from Carolina to Denver. So, Moose, you tell me. I mean, we weren't surprised that he was going to be moved with Sam Darnold acquired from the Jets. But what do you think of Denver as a landing spot and obviously the competition there with Drew Lock?
I mean, I think that Denver's probably, revealed their hand and that they want to commit to Drew Lock for one more season here. I mean, he's still on a cheap rookie deal. And I think that grabbing a guy like Teddy Bridgewater is a bit of an improvement. You look at the stats between these two guys. Obviously, Drew Lock has not done well in his first couple of years as a starter. He's got a completion percentage under 60%. You bring in a guy like Teddy Bridgewater, who maybe doesn't blow people's socks off in terms of name value, but 66% completion percentage over the last couple seasons, more touchdowns than Teddy Bridgewater. He's also got a bigger yards per average, per throw than Drew Lock as well. So in a lot of ways, it's a good upgrade for Denver at the QB position, and it's an upgrade for a lot of their wide receivers as well, in my opinion. In a fantasy perspective, we saw a lot of the Carolina receivers last year go for pretty decent years. So I think it's a good improvement, a good sort of building block for the Broncos in case Drew Lock falters.
I don't think either Carolina or Denver has its quarterback future ironed out in certainty. Maybe for 2021 to some degree, but certainly not long term. So with the Panthers at 8, the Broncos at 9 in the first round of the draft, do you think either one will draft a quarterback?
So, I mean, I think that Carolina is kind of committed to Sam Darnold. I mean, it's going to be pretty tempting for them if Justin Fields or Trey Lance falls there. And I think similar situation with Denver. But I really look at both these teams as teams that will potentially trade back. I think Carolina is more apt to draft support for Sam Darnold than O-lineman or wide receiver. And I think Denver is really going to be open for business. They're already set at wide receivers. I think they're going to be a trade back target for teams who want to move up.